Hi, my name is Alison, and I'm going to read my state of nature story to you guys, and it's going to tell you guys how it would be in a day without any rules or laws. I woke up and just remembered that I had a mountain load of homework. I knew I couldn't get all that done in just a half an hour before school. I tried my best, and then I screamed for my mom, and then my mom screamed from her bathroom, "Hurry up and get dressed!" I screamed back, "But Mom, I can't. I'm doing my homework." She got so mad at me because I didn't do it the night before. I was doomed. When I wasn't even halfway through, my mom boomed, "Get ready!" I told her I couldn't over and over again, but she didn't listen. I was so frustrated, I wanted to scream. She just said, "Too bad, muscle through it at school and recess." I remembered the day before looking at his calendar and seeing he had no recess for homework club today. "I can't. I have to finish it now," I yelled. But my mom won. I had to get dressed and then go to school. But what would Mr. Solar say? I thought maybe he'll let me off the hook easy today. But no. When I got to school, everyone had their homework done, all but me. I could tell this was going to be a terrible day. Mr. Solars was furious. I told him I was very sorry, but he didn't listen. I had to stay in for recess and to finish, but he didn't have indoor recess today. I was so mad at myself. When I got home, I still had a mountain load of homework. I said to my mom, "Mom, I really need help with my homework right now," but she didn't help me. I was a little mad that no one would help me, but I knew I had to still hurry up. But then, but then I thought I shouldn't rush, even though I did. When I went to bed, I screamed, "I wish there were no rules or laws in this whole entire world." I was so mad because I was so mad still because I never finished my homework. Then I woke up and nothing was the same. Today was Saturday, the day we were going to beat Buffalo Grove. Our game was at 10 a.m. So I got out of bed and got dressed for the big game. I was ready. I was ready. I said, "Let's go, Dad." Um, when we got there, I put on my shoes and started to warm up. The rest of the team came. When we were on the court, uh, we had 5 players, but Buffalo Grove had 10. This was outrageous, and the refs allowed it. When we started to play, we were already losing by 10. Um, we were devastated. When the game was over, the score was unbearable, 10-50. My dad said we would never play them again because of the refs allowing 10 players for the BG. I was so angry because if we won, my dad would buy me a new iPhone. And he did, but I was still really, really unbelievably mad. I could tell this was going to be a terrible day. When we got home, my dad felt really bad, so he got me a new phone. I couldn't believe it. He got me the newest iPhone, the 6 Plus. This was awesome. When we came home, I showed it to Maddie. I could tell she was jealous. She said if she could see it. I said sure, so I gave it to her. She got so jealous that she took the phone and threw it out the window and out into the street. I wanted to bash her head open. After she threw it out the window, my parents didn't even care. My dad just said, "You're lost. You didn't keep it safe." "But Dad, Maddie," I started to say. "No, it was your own fault. Too bad." I went talking to myself saying, "How could all this be happening in one day?" I went to my room and flopped on my bed, and I started to scream in my pillow. I took what was left of my phone and tried calling Stacy. Surprisingly, it worked, but not the best. She said she can come over, but Aiden had to come too. Great. Just what I need. An annoying 6-year-old getting in my way of me and Stacy. When we got there, Aiden ran into the house screaming, "Where is Mud Pie? I want to ride her. I want to ride her." "Aiden," I said, "she's not a horse. She's a cat." He didn't listen. He hopped on Mud Pie and she let out the loudest meow I've ever heard. Aiden ran off, hopping into Stacy's arms. "I told you so," I said, but Aiden didn't hear me. He was too busy crying in Stacy's arms because he was scared. Stacy called her mom and asked if she could come pick Aiden up. She said she would be there in a minute. When she got there, Aiden was throwing a fit. He yelled, "I don't want to go. I like it here. I'm sorry. Please." He definitely didn't want to leave. "Oh no," I said. Mrs. Delia pried Aiden off of Stacy and left. Finally, some peace and quiet. Then Stacy screamed, "Let's party!" No, 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 I said. Let's sleep. Stacy said I was being a party pooper and left. Great. Now what was I supposed to do? This was the worst day of my life. But then the weirdest thing started to happen. My life started to swirl. Then I woke up. Wow, I said to myself, I couldn't imagine the world without rules or laws. I said, I'm never falling asleep saying I wish anywhere, because bad things can happen in dreams too. Now I know what the world would be without any rules or laws. Crazy. No one would be safe, and the world would be a disaster. Thank you for watching and listening. I really hope you liked my story, and I hope you understand what the world would be without any rules or laws. Bye.